2020 version of what is in my camera bag, and I'm happy to share it simply because I get a lot of questions about what type of gear I use, what type of lens is that, how did you get that look, why do you use this, that, and the third. And just a quick introduction, my name is Rajohn. I am building my own production company, and it's me shooting videos and taking photos for various occasions, weddings, events, photo shoots, all types of stuff. Without further ado, let's get into the gear. What I'm going to start off with is the camera lenses. Let's just, from the gate, let you guys know I am Team Canon, and for all you Team Sony people out there, whatever. First we have here a 24-70 zoom lens, and this is a lens that I use a ton. It's pretty wide at 24 millimeters, and you can get pretty telephoto-ish at 70 millimeters, and it's a f2.8. My next lens is an 85 millimeter. This is a prime lens, which means it does not zoom, and I use this a lot for pictures. So if you see me mainly for like portraits and stuff like that, detailed stuff, this is my go-to. It's at f1.8. I do not have the L version, which is like $1,000 more, so you save a little money there. The third lens that I have here that's shown, at least in the video, is the 50 millimeter. This is a f1.8 as well. I really like this, and it's just got a special place in my heart simply because my wife bought this for me. This was one of the first lenses that I had outside of the kit lens. The fourth lens that I have is on the camera. It's a 16-35 f2.8, and that was the last lens I bought. That was the most recent lens I bought, and I use it for these purposes, filming videos. I also use it if I'm like trying to vlog, or if I'm out and about and just want to take a couple photos or whatever. And that's a perfect segue to the next part of this video, my camera. All right, so now we've moved on to camera bodies. My main camera body is my Canon 6D Mark II. That is currently what is filming this video. Let me just go through some of the other stuff that I keep in my kit and that I use. One is the Canon M50. It's like the entry-level mirrorless camera, which is really convincing me to switch. That Canon EOS R5, it's got my name on it, so I'm going to save my quarantine money, and that's going to be mine. Moving on, I have this point and shoot camera. I love this camera simply because I always can get footage wherever I am. This pretty much fits in my pocket. It's the G7X Mark II Canon point and shoot. I think there's an updated version of this, but it's a pretty cool point and shoot. I always keep it in my bag, whether I'm going to work, whether I'm going to the gym. I always have it in my bag because I can shoot quick content with it that gives me better quality than, say, my iPhone. And the last thing is, this one's a little heavy, but it's a Minolta 8000 Maxxum 8000i film camera. And this was given to me, and I was just so excited to like have a film camera and take photos on film and get it developed in the whole process that it's now a part of my kit. And I just go out, do some street photography with it. I bring it to family events to get memories. So these are my camera buys. So this is the cameras I use. And one other camera that I use should be here somewhere. My cell phone camera. This is a iPhone 10R. For those people who's just starting, or those people who want to make video content, this is where I started, and I feel like this is where you should start before you start investing in all this camera gear, because it's not cheap. So in iPhones and other cell phones, whatever, I have an iPhone, so I don't really know about any others. They take really good video, they take really good photos. So as a starter, you can get content out on this thing. Testing. So they say that what's more important than anything is your audio quality. So hopefully you're watching this video and you're like, damn, this guy got some good audio, because I mean, we're moving in that direction anyway with podcasts and stuff like that. What I normally have for audio is the newest edition is this Neewer mic. I don't have much to say about it other than it's a microphone and it serves the purpose that I need to serve, especially when I'm doing these type of videos. And I have this on-camera mic. It's a Rode video mic. It's really cheap. It's like a $60 mic. So this is the microphone. It goes onto the top of your camera. You can plug it into the side and boom, you're good. And this furry thing, this is what you call a dead cat. If you're outside and it's super windy, this is like shields the mic from the wind, so you don't have to sound all crazy. Next is light. So at events and stuff like that, I normally just I do my best to use the light that's available to me in whatever room I'm in. And there are like little pocket-sized lights that's available, but honestly, I don't really use it. But for photo, I do use an on-camera flash, especially for a quick run and gun event type of photography. This is a Canon 430 EX3 RT speed light. I use it to the max. It gets the job done. And in this little carrying case, which is kind of cool, have some little diffusers on it. One is like a regular clear one, and this one throw off a different color or something. I never use this one. Honestly, I never use this one. But yeah, and they actually run off of AA batteries, so I got some rechargeables that I just keep with me. So I could do off camera with this and trigger it wirelessly. And the next piece of gear that I use almost daily is a stabilizer. I use this tripod right here. It's a Manfrotto tripod. It actually, I think this is like 30 bucks. And I just like it because it's small, compact, it's solid. All right, so to wrap up what gear I use, what's in my camera bag, it's not actually tech gear. It's actually books. So I always keep a sketch pad just because I like to sketch and I like to jot down little ideas. I like to write things down. So this sketch pad is everything. I love it. It's small, fits in my bag, doesn't take up much space, and I just love to like draw little things or whatever. That's actually one of the things that I do. So I keep this with me at all times. I have like 100 books and I just keep them in every bag that I ever use. I keep a book to read. I just finished this book, JayZ Made in America by Michael Eric Dyson. This book is really good, especially because I'm a huge JayZ fan. Michael Eric Dyson is a complex man, but this was a good read simply because I'm a fan and it made me go back, listen to the lyrics or whatever. Oh my God, this is a good read, especially if you're a JayZ fan. So with that said, go pick it up. This is an old one, but I keep a journal with me as well. I journal almost daily. It's just something, it's hard to get ideas out when you have a cluttered mind, right? And people will talk about how I'm so calm and this, that, and the third. This is part of the reason I journal. I journal a lot. I just write down my thoughts. I write down my goals. I write down, I just clear my mind. Yeah, so keep a journal. And I just put another book in here. This is what I'm reading now, Shoe Dog. I'm a huge Nike fan, so I just thought I would just share that. So this is my camera bag. It's an Incase bag. I love it. Just know that this bag is awesome. It's an Incase DSLR backpack. I spent about 180 bucks on it a couple years ago. So this thing has been holding steady. I love it. One of my favorite colors, blue. Incase, I love their bags. all my backpacks are Incase. I won't carry this bag every day, but if I'm going out on a shoot, or if I bring more than a few pieces of camera gear, it's very worth it to bring this bag and, you know, have it store everything I need to store. I just went through all my gear, the gear that I use to make everything. So if you check me out on social media, Rajohn on Instagram, my other account is Hines Studios, Facebook Rajohn Hines, YouTube Rajohn Hines. For the most part, my best advice to you guys is to simply use what you have. Don't get too caught up in the newest and latest. Focus on content. So that's all I got for you guys today, and thank you for watching. Peace.